charts with emoji. Dollar bills and beats, we feel so free. Market rising fast, just like the sea. In this trading world, we got the key. Bulls and bears that dance with our luck. Moji's got that charm, never stuck. Crypto's flying high, it's so wild. Trading like a pro, feeling styled. Watch the screen light up, it's a show. Numbers spinning, fast cash flow. Moji and me, we stealing the spotlight. Day trading moves all day, all night. Candlesticks, they flicker like a flame. In this money game, we stake our claim. Moji's wisdom never goes untamed. Winning every trade, no one's the same. Market trades, we ride like the wind. Every profit made feels like we sinned. Up and down we groove with delight. In Moji's world, everything's alright. Green and red, they paint our days. Fortunes made in so many ways. Feeling the rhythm in every trade. Moji and me, the perfect brigade. Watch the screen light up, it's a show. Numbers spinning fast, cash flow low. Moji and we still style. Dating like a pro, fit brigade. Whoa. Candlesticks, they flicker like a flame. In this money game, we stake our claim. Moji and we still styled. Winning every trade, no one's the same. Watch the screen light up, it's a show. Numbers spinning, fast cash flow. Moji and me, we stealing the spotlight. Day trading moves all day, all night. Candlesticks, they flicker like a flame. In this money game, we stake our claim. Moji's wisdom never goes untamed. Winning every trade, no one's the same. Market trades, we ride like the wind. Every profit made feels like we sinned. Up and down we groove with delight. In Moji's world, everything's alright. Green and red, they paint our days. Fortunes made in so many ways. Feeling the rhythm in every trade. Moji and me, the perfect brigade. Perfect brigade. Perfect brigade. Running through the charts with emoji. Dollar bills and beats, we feel so free. Market rising fast, just like the sea. In this trading world, we got the key. Bulls and bears that dance with our luck. Moji's got that charm, never stuck. Crypto's flying high, it's so wild. Trading like a pro, feeling styled. Watch the screen light up, it's a show. Numbers spinning, fast cash flow. Moji and me, we stealing the spotlight. Day trading moves all day, all night. Candlesticks, they flicker like a flame. In this money game, we stake our claim. Moji's wisdom never goes untamed. Winning every trade, no one's the same. Market trades, we ride like the wind. Every profit made feels like we sinned. Up and down we groove with delight. In Moji's world, everything's alright. Green and red, they paint our days. Fortunes made in so many ways. Feeling the rhythm in every trade. Moji and me, the perfect brigade. Watch the screen light up, it's a show. Numbers spinning fast, cash flow low. Moji and we still style. Dating like a pro, fit brigade. Whoa. Candlesticks, they flicker like a flame. In this money game, we stake our claim. Moji and we still styled. Winning every trade, no one's the same. Watch the screen light up, it's a show. Numbers spinning, fast cash flow. Moji and me, we stealing the spotlight. Day trading move. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? All right, today is December 4th. It's 9:15. Let's get ready for this New York
open. All right, so today, let's little rundown of what we're gonna do. First, I'm gonna go over the charts. I'm gonna go through my exact process, what I do in the morning, before this live and before I get ready to trade. Then I'm gonna show you the key levels that I have made up today, and then not made up that I charted today, and then we're gonna see if we can get any opportunities today. So let's start with market breakdown. All right, so see here first, this is the daily chart. I like to start from zooming out, then I zoom in. This is a fib that I drew. Here is the levels, like always, from the game plan. That'll be next. But from what I can see here, we are extremely bullish right now. You can see how it played right off of my game plan level here, and it's just been absolutely on fire. Um, Next here, this is the actual game plan. I draw these at night. I usually draw them around, this one I drew probably around 7, 8 o'clock yesterday. Uh, Again, just real quick, anything coming in this direction, if it stalls, we go long, right? So I know you see here, we're kind of like in the middle of no man's land. I'm going to have to do some more advanced leveling here to see what other trade opportunities there are in between this area. If it stalls out here, then you can look for a short. But to be honest, the way that we are absolutely exploding, as you can see, this was the real dip down, and ever since we've been making um, from here higher lows. So uh, longs are the better play, most likely to get you a longer runner. However, we have to see how New York wants to play. Next, I'm going to go to my directional chart. I mean, everything's green. I don't know what else to tell you. This here says this is the TPO. It's clicked off. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have a little pullback down before we get another leg up. You can see from, I don't know, what here, right? This is 6 o'clock yesterday. That's the start of Sydney and Tokyo session. Since then, we've literally just been climbing up. And you see how you had multiple buy opportunities for the long along the way. Very nice. You can see the money zone right here from TWA Indicators, uh, basically saying, you know, we are bullish. Everything here is green. So there's no coincidence that price is absolutely exploding right now. Now, if we go drill it down to my trigger chart, and of course, right now, the 4 hour is going to be your best opportunity to find trades right now. So, would I enter a trade here? No, I would like it to retest this yellow line, which is the previous 4 hour close. Or, even if it wants to, if it wants to test the cheap box and then explode up, that's fine with me. We'll hop in along there. So yeah, so this is the chart. This is my trigger chart. Go over it one more time. This is the trigger chart. This is the directional chart. I mean, I don't know what else you want to see, but this is definitely tell you, what long. Same thing here, the game plan. So if it stalls out, if it comes back, as soon as it stalls somewhere, boom, we can take it for long. I'm gonna do some advanced charting right now. Hold on a second. I just gotta switch you here for a second. Um, Again, why am I not showing this? Simple. You gotta, if you want to learn what I'm doing now, um, you gotta join the Discord. Join the Discord, and then you'll figure out the rest from there. I'm just gonna put some levels up right now. One there. Where else? One here. Do 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 do. One here. I think that's where this one is already. Yep. Okay, that's fine. And then I'm gonna put this on here. To be honest, what I'm doing now is what I think, to be honest, I got it at a steal from trading with Adam, his mentorship. Let's see here. Let's see that. All right, where are you? Here, let's put a white one there, just so I could see. I don't think we're going to be touching that. Change that color to white. Okay, perfect. This off, and we're back to the charts. All right, so you can see on the charts I put some significant levels here. You can see how price is reacting right now off of this, even as bullish as we are. It's pushing down, you know. So this is going to be, this area here will be a good area of opportunity. This would be a good area of opportunity. Now, what do I mean by area of opportunity? Well, see how it's stalling here? And if we look up here at the plan, it's stalling here, and now it goes short. If it breaks here, you wait and then go long. Now let's look at it on the trigger chart. Oh, let me just make sure that they carry over, so I have them with me. There you go. There you go. So you can see exactly where everything is on the trigger chart. So if we want to take a trade, I mean, right now, based on context and this level, this is you can take this trade. You know, you're going against the trend. So if you're trading against the trend, this is a setup for against the trend trade. Again, make sure you have a tight stop loss and a tight TP1 whenever you're going against the trend. All right, let's see. When is all right? We got about 8 minutes till the open. And throw on some music here. Let's see. It's gonna be this one. Yeah. All right. All right. So let's see if we can join this trend, so we can have an awesome green day today. Let's find out. Always remember, trade your chart, stay disciplined. You know, find your setups, however you set up your chart to set up. Okay, so what are we looking at right now? So far, TPO has turned off. You know, that's kind of a little of a, probably, it's a little bit of a bearish sign, but this is a bullish sign. That's a, you know, little bearish sign, not a huge bearish sign. Bullish, bullish, little pullback here. This would be a good op to get into a long, possibly. Not just yet. Gotta let it come down first. See how the Discord is doing today. Discord's got people. Good. Put it in the general chat too. All right. Let's see. Let's see who's gonna want to do longs today. That's huge. I don't want to do that. All right, let's see what's gonna see. All right, we got a sell button here. Not surprised there. And we are going to be open in 4 minutes. Let's see if this sell button works or if it's going to die trying. Put this over here. All right, let's see. Let's see. We got double sell sign. I'll take this one. Why not? A little bit before open. See if I can get risk-free prior to the open. This is a very, very risky trade. This is against the trend. Let's see. Take one at open just to see if we can get TP1 and get risk-free before the open happens and craziness starts. Okay, it's coming back. That ain't good. All right, let's see. Come on. This is a very risky trade because I'm totally against the trend right now. But let's see. Okay, we got a little drop here. Let's see, can we get it? And gotta be very careful because it's gonna spike up at any moment. Still struggling to get 7 points. I don't like that. Especially with the ATR 6. No, that's actually pretty good. We should be okay. Let's see. Let's see. Couple ticks away from TP1. Okay, we are risk-free on this trade. I'm gonna leave. Okay. We got a TP1 trade. I moved the run at the break even right away because I just did not like how price was just dancing here. But guess what? First trade of the day. You can put a green arrow there. Okay. Now that was a mini trade. I'm going to put one micro now. Yeah. Nah, you know what? I'm not. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Sometimes you just gotta leave them alone. Let's wait till the open. We only got 2 minutes. We only have 2 minutes till the open. Let me just. I want some. This one. Actually, I want this one. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if we can catch on this. Oh, we got 30 seconds till the open. See which way this price gonna want to go. Is it gonna want to follow that sell or not? Let's see. Just a little bit. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. And Ooh, price might be falling here. Let's see. Price might be falling. Yep, there it goes. Oof. Hooah. Man. Alright, let's see what happened here. Okay, that's good for on that account. Alright, let's see what we can get here. What am I liking so far? Context wise, you know, the shorts look good right now, but remember that's against the trend, so be careful. Tight stops, tight stops. How probabilities right now are showing the sells, but remember we are in the open, so when we're in the open, just gotta take it with a grain of salt. Let's see now. Do that one. It's a little better, a little better vibe. Yeah, it's a lot better vibe. You know, I play music in the background just for one purpose only, just to help calm my emotions when I see the Dom and everything move like this. Um, my first instinct is to FOMO in, right? Because I don't want to miss it. That's something I'm working on. What the music does, it just keeps my mind off of it until I can regroup and get into a better decision making mindset. So far, the sell is looking like a good one. Now remember, we got taken out here because it was the open, but that's fine because we got our TP1 and risk was off the table. You know, we are only 1 minute in, so nothing has been missed. And remember, it was against the trend. So whenever it's against the trend, gotta be careful. Um, and for those who are just joining us, these two, I'll go back to this real quick because I'm like trying to get into a trade right now. You can see here the green and red were my game plan. You see how price exploded off the green. This is a significant level. Again, it's an advanced level. If you want to learn how to do this, you have to join Trading with Adam Indicators, and then go on a teaching call with me. Okay, so you can see how it totally is dumping from here, right? So that's one significant level. That's fine. It could just be a pullback because we're so bullish. This is another area of interest. If it stalls here, we could make it all the way back to here and beyond. So just keep those yellow levels open because they're within the game plan. See, this is the expertise. It's the game plan within the game plan. So I have my original game plan that I drew last night. Then this morning, live on the call, I drew 2 more levels. No, I didn't show you how I did it because obviously that's years and years of education that went into it. But I am giving you the ability to see it. So when you see these levels now and how price, what it can and cannot do, then when you flip all the way back to your trigger charts, if you trade like that, I mean, look at the Gabby sell button again. It's on fire. It's absolutely on fire. And I think I heard a little birdie told me that they might be available for the base package. That'd be amazing. That'd be absolutely amazing. So you can see here we had a little pushback right to the previous 4-hour close. Good opportunity to possibly get in. Let's see. Remember, we're only 5 minutes in, so what's another base strategy you could use with let's say if you have this premium super duper fancy chart you see in front of you. I mean, yeah, you can have all this stuff if you're like me and want to know probability, but if you didn't, right, let's say we turn some of these probability stuff off, right? And I just keep, yeah, even these. I'll keep those in. Just keep that. That's what you see here. You know, line went from green to red. That's the strict candle. You have a sell button. You take it as far as you can, and you can get out when it turns back green. That's a little scalp. If it never turned green, you can stay in. If it never touched your stop, you can stay in. See how far it takes you. Excuse me. All right, so what are we thinking out there? Do we think price is going to pull back down to the 320 level, or do you think we're going to rest here before we stall out here before we go up even further? Maybe 500, 21 500, 21 520. Let's see. It's been an exciting. Hey, Horatio, what's up? Gabby, hello. Oh, Gabby's here. Thank you, Gabby, for joining. Gabby's Gabby and Horatio are two of our mentorship traders who give fabulous insights on all these indicators. All right, let's see what's happening here. Let's 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 now get serious and look for look for a nice trade. So we took again just to recap, I took a short from the sell button. Why? I'll break it down real quick. With the 4-hour forecaster, these boxes, price was considered cheap. This was a significant level. Price reacted off of it. We had a sell button. Everything else in my setup was for short. So I took it. And I took it for, it was a mini trade, so I took it for 10 points. And then it wicked me out, but it's all right because I was risk free. And that runner I had moved to break even because it was the open. That's another form of risk management. Now let's see if we can see what the market wants to do here. If it still wants to push down. Ooh, IVD is turning red. Oh, really? That's interesting. That's really interesting. What kind of trade do we have here? ATR is... What's the ATR? ATR is 13. I like that. What don't I like about this? There's not much I don't like about it. Is there a trade opportunity right here? The strict candles went, the filter went from green to red. Let's see. Is there anything we can do here? Context wise, we're still on the 4-hour close, so it can go either way from here. We've been trying to break it and been pushing up, and we push down. Okay, we're in the first 10 minutes of the open. Would this be a good running trade? It's against the trend. Nah, the best one was if I wasn't wicked out here and stay in it. Right now, I have I don't see the bigger reward going to the downside. So I'm just going to skip it. I really would love it for it to come around this area here and then start, you know, uh here it is, guys. That's what I was not looking forward to. You see that yellow bar there, that yellow TPO? Oh boy. Just like yesterday, when that sucker's on, it's a chop fest. It's absolute chop fest. So, do you want to stay out of choppy markets? If that's one of your goals, to be out of choppy markets, not even subject yourself to the torture of a chop, then you want this uh, TWA indicator, the TPO. I don't even know what that. What's the TPO? Trades something opportunity. Trade price. There you go. Trading price opportunity. And look at this. Garbage. Bunch of garbage here. I hate chop. I really do. We're so promising too. But we are right in the middle of it. Let's see how we're looking on the fib. Yep, that's about right. Okay. Let's go back here. This is the game plan. And we're chopping down. This is directional. The trend is now flipping to bullish. You can see here by the trend candles. Went from green to pink to red. This is starting to chop down. Now, chop, why do I hate chop? It's very simple. It's for entries only. I only hate chops on entries. If I'm already in the trade and in profit and it's nowhere near my stop loss, I don't mind chop because the likelihood of it like coming back on you so fast is low. But if you're trying to get into trade, the chop is disgusting. But based on what I'm seeing here, here, this, and this chart, you see how the money zone flipped already. This morning session might be a little bit of a retrace or a little push down because we were so bullish since Sydney and Tokyo. I always say, like, New York never wants to go long in a bad place. It's always going to bring it down in order to get some good pricing and then skyrocket. Do we have news today? Let's check. Check in the TWA Indicators news section on Discord. News and events. Let's see. Big thank you to Cloud, always providing the community with the latest news. All right, so today's Wednesday. And news at 8:15. We had news at 9:45. We got some more news at 10. Two pieces of news drop at 10. So we have factory orders. This is why I love our community. He actually has a little blurb on it, right? October statistics on the new orders for manufactured goods. Then we have something called ISM Services Index, November data on non-manufacturing sector activity. So that's what's coming. And then, Ooh, hello. Ooh, we got some earnings today. Okay, okay. Thank you, Cloud. Okay. All right. So, what am I personally waiting for? I'm waiting for that dumb TPO to turn off. Told you, I love this indicator and I hate it at the same time. I love it when I'm in the trade already, and I hate it when I want to get into a trade. It absolutely stinks. All right, well, you know what? I'm gonna look and see what anybody's. How's this looking? Yeah, already pretty good. Not too bad. Oh, I know what I can do. Hold on. Let me break out this email. So I read the book twice already called Bulletproof Trader by Steve Ward, and that book was fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm definitely gonna get a link to it and drop it in the YouTube because I'm gonna be talking on this sucker for a while. So what's a cool thing about it is I actually emailed him. Um, I don't know if you guys ever read books like that. They say, yeah, email me anytime. Be happy to talk. And I was like, well, let me give it a try. Let me see if see if people are really gonna email back. I wasn't expecting anything from it, but I actually got an email back. TPO turned off, and like we've been having conversations back and forth, and I have some nice tidbits that he sent me about trading psychology. Uh, I'm going to share them with the Discord first, our Discord members first, and then I'm also going to take tidbits of it and share them on these live calls. But I thought it was pretty cool how, like, how someone could take the time to respond. Um, and I just told him, your book is fantastic. I actually implemented everything that he wrote about in the book. And what was an unintended consequence, what I thought was like really cool, is that not only did it help my trading get better, because that's why that's your in, right? You want a bulletproof trader. Obviously, you want your trading to get better, but it actually improved my quality of life. Like, because it made me realize that this trading game is a super, super, super high performance sport. Like it's basically a sport like NBA, NFL, baseball, you know, uh, football. Because in around the world it's football. In the U.S. it's soccer. But I'm talking about football like England, Spain, France. You know, all over the world, the World Cups. Those are high performance sports, and there's a certain mindset you need when you're in that type of sport. And I didn't know that the lessons for those high performance athletes can actually help us everyday traders, you know, just at home or at work, wherever you are, putting in a trade. It's a high performance game. What I mean by high performance is, there's a lot of psychology involved with it. And if you tense up at the wrong moments, your decision making goes out the window. All right, so see how the longs are setting up here nicely? I'm seeing if I can see any. One, two, three. That's off, that's off. Let's see. All right, let's go in. See if we can get TP1. Okay, I'm in the long. See if I got the trend. Let's see if I got the beginning of the next trend. Okay, we got a blue Gabby button too, so that's good. Makes me feel more confident. Let's see if it will get me there. Almost there. Come on, get that TP1. It's getting stuck here at 30. Getting a little drawdown here. Okay, it's back into, still some drawdown. Come on. All right, there we go. There we go. That's the push up. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, Bulls. Come on, Bulls. Get that TP1. We're almost there. A couple ticks away. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's. Oh, God. That was so close. Come on. Get there. Get there. Oh, come on. Uh, it went. I had an auto break even up, and it hit the auto break even. Hey, guess what? It's still not a loss, but I did not get my TP1. Ugh. That's all right. Let's look for another opportunity. Look for another opportunity. I mean, I'm looking long. I'm just waiting for another opportunity to present itself. Let me just put that on the chart here. I got in like a minute late. See, that's the indecision stuff, right? I was looking for everything, 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 and I just waited a bit too long. And good news is I was able, to get out of that break even. Bad news is a little indecision there. So I'm going to note that down. So what am I waiting for now? Oh man, that really bothers me. Why does this bother me so much? Okay, we're technically in the same spot. That's why this should not bother me. Well, that's okay because we're actually gonna be playing around here for a little bit. It's still early. All right, I gotta remind myself it's still early. It's not even 10 o'clock yet. We have one trade. So I'm trading like three accounts. Look, there it goes. Darn it. I'm trading like three accounts. I did finish one account already. Meaning finish trading that account. I hit a profit target I wanted to, and now I'm on to my next one, which is it's not an eval. It's more like a path to live funding. That's the one I'm on now. See if there's any opportunity for that one, and then I'll give that one probably that's already one, maybe two more trades tops, and then I'll move over to a eval and to probably see if I can get another one or two trades in if I feel like it. Man. Well, good thing is I like the fact that the TPO is no longer on. That's really exciting. Why is that exciting? That means we can enter trades. We don't have to worry about, being chopped out too much. Don't get me wrong, we're still in, this is still New York session, so it definitely can take you out at any moment. I mean, it is trading. You know how much billions and trillions of dollars are in this market? That fascinates me. Like, there's like when you're in the live, I remember if you're in the sim funded, right, you're still on a sim. It's not reacting like a live market does. But like from people who I know who've traded live, they say it's completely different. The way that it the way the spreads work, the slippage and stuff like that is just different. Ooh, okay. This is nice. Let's see if we can get in along again. I don't like it here. You know what? I might just wait 5 minutes. Why am I going to wait 5 minutes? Because I really want to see how it's going to interact here. Right here. That's what I'm looking at right now. Because the last time it pulled back, but it's flipped all session controls and everything. But if you notice how it's coming back, it's coming back. So in 5 minutes, we'll see. So I want to ask people who are watching, are you looking long? Are you long? Dude. And if whichever way you're looking, why are you looking that way? Excuse me. Yeah, it's cold here, so the cold air kind of gets me. All right, look at that. All right, Gabby's waiting for a better entry. Smart. So let's break that down, right? Like this is a great one. I'm gonna broadcast that one, right? Gabby says, waiting for a better entry. So what, why would she be waiting for a better entry? Well, because if you look at the 4-hour forecaster right now, we are in no man's land. I spoke about it a little bit yesterday, right? When we are here, we're in between these two boxes, right? You could think of that as a range, right? We started, we broke out of the box, came right back into the halfway mark. Look, oh my goodness, and then we dipped, and now we're back up, and now as soon as we hit that top of the box, there was a little weakness again. So what should you do if you notice this? Now, unless you have these premium indicators, you're not going to notice, but let's say you do. If you notice this, what can you do? One answer is you can wait 1 minute and 30 seconds to let this context, which is the 4-hour forecaster, change. Just let it change. Let it produce a new one, and then reevaluate. Let's see, let's go on directional. So far, you see the indecision here with the pink. And oh, did you look at this? Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at the indicators that TWA has. It hit right into the money zone and it shot right back down. This is 15-minute, and what does it look like on the daily? Still very bullish. So let's see what we got here. See what's going on the Discord. Hey. All right. Wow. New 4 hour. First thing we get is a Gabby sell button. And TPOs are back to yellow. Yay. This is fantastic. Obviously, I'm kidding. All right. Let's see if there's any trade offs here. Let's back a little bit. Now, if you're looking long, this is a good area to look long. If price breaks and holds below this, then we have to reevaluate. Always reevaluate. Okay, so probability oscillator is pointing to the downside. The triggers from the evidence lines are bearish at this moment. Surge showing bullish weakness. However, TPO is yellow. And what does that mean? Up and down, up and down, up and down. So if you have tight stops, they might get hit. So you have to now look at what are points of invalidation. Where can you put your stop where it's less likely to get hit? I mean, one point would be here. That's if you can handle a, let's see, from here, 410. Yeah, if you can handle like a 60-point stop, all right, you do that. I can't. Next point would be where this trail stop is. That's more like a 30-point stop. Again, if you can handle it, great. It's a little too rich for my blood. Especially because my percentages for TP1 go down with the yellow TPOs because it takes a while for it. And I don't like the way the DOM is moving. What I'm seeing on the DOM, the way that price action is not, the force is actually pushing in the bullish direction, not the bearish. Based on what I see on just reading the DOM. This is just me reading the DOM for years. And you can see now the probability oscillator went from red to purple, which shows weakness. We have weakness in the bears with that green border. Yeah. Well, I've noticed a pattern for this past week. This time, like I would say between 9:50 and 10:30, been a lot of just junk price movement. But the moves are coming at around 11:15, 11:30. The cleaner moves, like the 20, 30, 50-point moves at one time. And then if you hold it throughout the day, that could turn into a 100-pointer. Right now, there's like literally, I'm just sitting on my hands, got my hands off the mouse, trying to control that FOMO. I think a lot of the FOMO comes from like trying to get that next payout or whatever. But then you realize like, You don't need it all in one day. And you're gonna spread it out over the week, week and a half. And to be honest, with the new rules a lot of these prop firms have now, they don't want you to get it all in one day. They're actually forcing you to be less greedy, which is insane. I was listening to an interview. One of the CEOs from the prop firms talking about, uh, the industry and how is it going and everything. And if you listen to a lot of like podcasts about trading and props and everything, you know, you've obviously heard, oh, there's new regulations coming. This, I've been in industries where the giant lawsuit happened. Okay, here we go. Maybe we got some of it. Come on, yellow TPO, go away. A giant lawsuit happened, changed the entire industry that's been around longer than prop firms have, longer than retail traders. And guess what? For the first 6 months, almost a year, nobody knew what the heck to do. They were making it up as they went along. Because not even the regulators knew what to do because it's new. Anything that's new that has to do with regulation, you gotta let stuff, you know, settle. And what you could tell if you're in a good company because the good companies are already putting things in place that are assumed to be the next to be what regulators want, and then they can react accordingly to when things are actually concrete and everybody knows what the heck to do. All right, so definitely I like the longs. Longs are definitely in play, and I personally definitely don't like that my TPO is screaming chop, and I can see it in the DOM. Okay, so right now it's at 443. It popped up to 4. See, 437. So 443 to 447. Sorry, 433 to 437. And now yeah, now it's sticking. Let's see. Yep, now it's coming back down. Yeah, I want we. This is my prediction. I think if we can pass that 450 level, I think we'll be out of the chop. Why? Just because last time price uh, hit it and then went down from there. So let's see if the Bulls can beat up these Bears in this area. Yeah, there you go. Got pushed back down. So remember I said it was 433? In 2 minutes, it's already back down to that 433 area. That's the chop. That is definitely the chop. Let's see. It's pretty funny. think I know what video I'm doing later today. Like beware the chop. Dun, dun. Still chopping. It's chopping up though, which is good. Good for anybody who's in a long. If you're in the long already, stay in it because it's chopping up. Oh, there we go. There we go. And that's a nice little push. Good job, NQ. Now let's do the right thing. And see if we get an opportunity in. Or are we going to range here? Let me just back out a little bit. Let's see. Okay, we flipped that money zone, which is good. And pink just means indecision. So, you know, we are heading higher. But right now, there's no one in control. You know what I've noticed too? If you look at this, see when these candles are pink, right? And see the TPO is yellow here. See that? That is a. I'm gonna back test this because I think I'm seeing a new pattern here. Here, it's yellow. Boom. As soon as it clicked off, it started chopping up. Interesting. Interesting. Now we're chopping around this here. All right, let's see. Let's see if anybody. Oh, nice. Gabby's in a risk-free long. See? Boom. Risk-free long. Love risk-free longs. Risk-free are fantastic. It's so much easier to manage your trades. Squeeze the life out of this runner as much as possible. And guess what? If it hits your stop, you're risk free. Oh my God, like that's like I don't know why everybody doesn't trade like that. I really don't. I get it, but like, why not just be risk free? Like, I don't care what you trade, micros, minis. You start with two minis, you take one off. The mini is running risk free. Yes, Jason, this is NQ. Yep, this is NQ. I have my NQ chart on. This is that only I only trade NQ. Um, this is a good question. How many people would want to see like other instruments traded? You know, like I know there's more than just NQ that you can trade. Who trades other things like gold, crypto? Awesome, awesome. How many points did you get, Jason? How many points did you get on that trade? Nice, nice. Ooh, 80 points. Nice, nice trade. Gabby sometimes trades gold. Maybe, maybe I should start looking into gold. I hear a lot of people, you know, trading gold all the time. Now, I've heard this. You guys who trade other instruments, you tell me this is true. If you could trade New York NQ, then you can trade anything else. Do you guys think that's true? I've only been on NQ. I did a little bit of crypto. Everybody starts with crypto. I guess that was the easiest way in. But when I really started taking it seriously, I learned on New York NQ. Cool. Awesome. Well, you know what, Jason? If you want, you could DM me on Discord if you want to give them a try. Um, I think we're gonna be running some nice specials soon, but you gotta DM me though. I'm not gonna make them. I'm not gonna publish them publicly right now. But if you do, just DM me at Moji in Discord. I like that. See, he doesn't really use indicators now. That's awesome. Awesome. Because you don't really need, do you need indicators to trade? Absolutely not. You don't need them. Now, me personally, I like using indicators because it just helps me understand the story faster. Me personally, you know? Oh, good. You already, yeah, DM me, man. See if we can get you something so you can try these out. Um, so like I use them because it just helps me feel comfortable, man. That's all it is. It's just to feel comfortable. You know what's cool between like Discord and here is that on YouTube, like it's not your Discord name. So if I know you on Discord, on YouTube, it might feel different. So just, if you are in the Discord, you can also drop your Discord name just so I can match the two names together. But in any case, yeah, so like I used indicators because it helped me personally. To be honest, I don't think I need as many anymore as the more I trade. I probably would only like, I would say two, really. Two and my levels. That's it. If I was going real base, then if I want to go a little bit, you know, again, this is NQ New York, why I use these. So I only learned on NQ New York. But one indicator that is a big help is that at least the TPO one, for at minimum to know if we're in a chop. All right, Gabby does agree that if we can trade New York, then we can definitely trade other instruments. All right. Now, I've never tried it. Maybe one day on this live, I'll throw on gold. How about that? Let me like on a Friday or something, because I normally don't trade my funded accounts on Fridays. I could throw an eval on, get some gold trades in. Yeah, I started the same way. I used to trade Asia, but you know what, man? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm from the, I live in the U.S. on the eastern side of the U.S. So New York is just an easier time for me based on my lifestyle. So I had to go through all those bumps and bruises and gauntlets uh, to get comfortable enough to trade it and to actually start seeing success in it, and then moving on to the prop firm space to pass those and see success in that took a while. And I just got used to the speed. Like it's crazy. Like this is a 13 ATL, right? I remember when I first started trading, that would be super fast for me. Now it's like, oh man, it's barely moving. Who remembers the time when the ATL was up to 60? I think it was like, I think it had to be in the summer. One day it was at 60. They had to shut down a couple brokerages because it was just too volatile. I think it was in July. That was a fun day. I mean, like, if you blinked, the Dom was like 50 points up. So you see here again, so far, whenever we've interacted with this area, the bears have stepped in, which is still causing this chop in this area. It's a very bearish sign if we cannot get above that area. Very, very bearish. But let's see. Let's see. Since here, tried. Nope. Tried again. Peeked over. Nope. We're at the door again. Let's see if it'll dip back down and then break through. All right, I need to change this up a little this way. This one. Not this one, this one. That's this one. All right, so we got a little rejection here now. Let's see if this is. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's go to the higher time frame. Okay. Last time we went here, we're still very bullish. Look at the wow. Jeez. It's like a perfect end. Okay, we got this. Still. Mm, still indecision. In the short term, just for entry. This has nothing to do with anything else. These colors here, right? Doesn't mean it's going bullet. It's just for entry purposes. So once you're entered, you should just don't pay any attention to this because even though they're green, they can still drop before they switch. All right. definitely doing a better job today of reducing the FOMO. Definitely helps when thank you, Jason and Gabby and Rachel for being involved in the chat. That definitely helps. Yep. So let's see. Let's see if we can break this level. We really need to break this level and retest it, then hold it. Like obviously for excitement purposes, you can enter trades anywhere, but if you want to hold accounts for a long time, if you can be as patient as possible and not FOMO in, I mean, you'll hold accounts. At this one account, I've had it open for 70 days, almost 3 months, and I've had red days and green days, payouts, whatever. But I dabbled into forex. I dabbled into forex trading. To be honest, it just seemed a little, I don't know, a little shady at times because of the spreads and the slippage. Um, I was more a crypto trader. By the way, I was not good at crypto trading. I just started it. I thought I knew what I was doing. I had no idea. Um, but it looks like I found a home with future trading because I've had so much chart time experience with it. I can kind of, it's kind of becoming like a second language to me. Because everybody needs to keep this in mind. The more markets you trade, the different markets you trade, it's almost like learning different languages for each market, right? So there's an ebb and flow to every market. So I know from experience and things I've read that if you get good at one market and then translate those skills to the next, to the next, to the next, that's fine. But scale slowly. Like in anything, you want to scale slowly. Like for example, I'm going to dabble in gold, right? I'm going to do it slowly. I'm one micro. What's happening here? How is it? You know, how do these levels work? Are they the same? Are they different? How many points does it average in a session? Stuff like that. Like for NQ, I know we can average 200 points in a session. Doesn't matter if it's a range, if it's trending, or anything. Because it could be 50 points on a range, right? 50, 50, right? So that's 100, 60, then 40, 200 points. Or it could be a trending day, right? Where it gets 100 points, comes back a little bit, and then picks up again for another 100 and 150 points. Either direction. All right, so we've now have a 1 minute candle above this area. Let's see how it changed here. All right. I would really like it for these to turn back to green. That'd be nice. And this to turn off. Yeah. And we are also in the expensive box of the 4 hour forecasters. So, oh, here we go. Here we go. It's starting to change now. It's starting to change now. See? Let's see if it does. Let's see if it closes above this area. I think it might change to green, and then we have to see if it. Then gotta wait for it to, what I call a recycle, to see if there'll be a nice entry in. Okay, so TPO is changing. Let's see if that closes. And all right, okay. Now we can actually look for entries. Now I'm excited again. That's okay. Let it dip down. That means my entry for long is coming. I would love for that to stay green, price to drop back towards the um, that yellow line here in the middle, around here, to get in. That's what I'm looking for. Give me a little drop here so I can enter in. Because this, I think this would be a breakout. No, make sure this is. Yeah, 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 okay, yeah. It's not a breakout. Let's go back to here. It's not a breakout. Okay, strict candles are even turning green. All right. Let's see. Let's see if this is tough because we're in the expensive box. It's tough. I can definitely see it like coming up, and then if it can stay above this area, I would go in. Less contracts, obviously. There we go. See, look, see that 10:30 mark? See, there's a little tip right there between 9:50. Look, you can see it here, right? Between 9:40, right? This is the better one. Between 10 and 10:30, slop. It's been like that for the past 2 days. Yeah, we're about to get a new high. That means we're gonna come back down. Hey, Gabby, you still in your long? Yeah, I would think she's still in the long from when she were from where she got in. All right, let's see now. Let's see, where is this long opportunity? Not yet. Is this sucker just gonna take off? Or is it? Nah, you're gonna come back down. You gotta retest it. I don't know what'll happen now. All right, come back down to 470. All right, what we got here? No, we're making a new high, so I'm not gonna go in yet. I needed to pull back a bit to get that good entry in. Have I had bad weeks or just consecutive losing days throughout the week? Um, I've had both. So in the beginning, I used to have horrible weeks where I was red for the week. Then recently, um, like these past 2 days on one account, I've been red on 2 days because I got caught in the chop, but I'm green today. So what I what's let me actually pull up my data. So what I've noticed is that I can limit my bad weeks based on my uh, risk management. I'm just looking. I just want to get the data in front of me before I. Just pull this up. All right, so let me just pull this up here. All right, so what account? Let's go with my regular, my first sim funded account. Later, it's 15. What? Okay, so for example, in the month of for the month of November, I traded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 days. Out of those 15 days, I had 4 red days. Um, Now, I can go like, let's say, 2 red days and then get a string of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green. Um, but that's not likely. I would say for every 2 red days, I probably get like 5 green. So I get back to whatever I lost, and then I start building from there. If I look at it by the week, like the first week of November, I traded only 3 days. The 2 red days, 1 green day. I was red for the week, but the week after was a green week, and that made up for the last week. The week after that, I had 4 green, 1 red, and then the last week it had 2 green and 1 red. For December, uh, for that account, I've had two red days back to back. Today will be closed as a green day on that account, and then tomorrow, let's see what I could chip away, and then I'll go back another month. October, I trade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Traded 19 days. And out of those 19 days, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red and everything else was green. Only 1 week was considered a red week. Everything else was a green week. One, yeah. So yeah, have I had bad weeks? Yes, of course I have. It's trading. Especially what I find is the beginning of the month for me personally is my worst week because it's a new month and it's almost like a new candle is starting, right? And it's and to hop on the right trend in the beginning of the month, you know, so far has proven to escape me. But I recover by the second and third day into the month. On other accounts, because I have three, right? So on the first account, yeah, actually, to be honest with you, when it does close red for the week, it can screw with your mind. But what I would say is that's when you have to remind yourself to zoom out, right? Like, let's say you're down $1,000 in that week, right? Let's just say $1,000, right? Depending on how big contract you trade. That's 1 week. But the next week, if you have 2 days of 500 plus on a day, let's say it's an awesome trend day, you just catch it and it runs, you get that runner, all of a sudden now you're back to um, square one. And then you take the same process again and you go to the next day. The key is taking the same process on the red day and the green day, understanding what made one day red. It could be, 9 times out of 10 for me personally, it's decision making. What was I seeing? What did I want to see? What was I hoping to happen that I fooled myself into thinking, oh, this is the way, right? It's usually something emotional or mental like that. But as you trade more often, you're going to realize you got to zoom out. The red day is that day. You can have a better day tomorrow. The red week is that week. You can have a better week next week. The red month is that month. You can have a better month next month. I mean, I know traders who had a horrible month and the next month had their best ever. Right? So it's a probability game 100% because when you're playing these markets, you have to play the higher probability. That's how you get more consistent. That's how I went from, you know, when I first started, like every other week was red to where now 1 week out of the month could be red. And I'm not talking about huge red. I'm talking about like a couple $100 red. See, that's where, psychology, skills, and everything molds together. You can still be red, but are you like seriously red? Like a couple grand red or a couple $100 red, which we know in this market, depending on what instruments you trade, you can. Yeah, trust me. Yeah, people are gonna completely tilt on a red month. Remember, now it's all you gotta look into the details of what is a red. Like, are you having minus 100 every week? Then that's a minus $400 month. Are you having a minus $1,000 weeks for 4 weeks? Then that's 40. See how you have to manage your risk. You got to put out there. You have to know how much you're willing to lose, and then you average that over the months, and then you know what your average loss day should look like. Just like how like they have consistency rules for average win days. I do it the opposite. Well, if I lost every day of the week, like what's the max I want to lose per day? And then you just set you mentally set your risk management to that. Yeah, right now there's no trade here. And sometimes you got to be good with walking away like up 20, $30. I've walked away once up $3. I was like that, like, and it was hard to get those $3 because I just couldn't find the stupid entry for that market, and all I was able to squeeze was $3. I got up, turned everything off, took my dog for a walk. Now I just gotta wait for another entry. Let's see. Let's see if this turned green already. Yep. Trend is now bullish again. Now looking back, yeah, this would have been a nice spot to enter here. But I have a rule because I've been hurt by this yellow TPO, so yeah, yeah. I was not in that company, but I heard what happened to them, and it's a show, man. But I did, I was listening to like, like they had their, I don't know, the Q&As or whatever, right? And I was just listening to it because it's a new industry, right? Like the top prop firm, just Top Step, is only 4 years old, so it's a brand new industry, right? This is a new concept. But when I was hearing their how they were running their meetings and stuff, it just gave me a bad vibe. And I was close. I was going to, sign with them, but I like Trade right? I'm a Trade fan, and it didn't have it. So that was like, okay, let me just wait till they get it. But once somebody says, that I don't believe people's words, I believe people's actions. And as soon as they were saying, oh, it's coming, it's here, I was like, I don't know, man. I believe it when I see it. Well, we all know what happened to them. That's why there's another new one out. Uh, but again, it's 3 months old. So just wait. Just wait. Let them get their feet under them. Let them be sustainable. Don't get caught in the hype of trying to, sim farm them. Just, because at the end of the day, all your hard work might be for nothing. I'm sorry, dude. Which one did you, that sucks. Where did you wind up moving to? Oh, all right. I want to see how they are. Have they paid you yet? That's the one I'm watching. They're young. They're still young. I'm not saying the same is going to happen to them because I think they learned their lesson from uh, the other place. Yeah. Did you see the podcast with their CEO? Very interesting. Very interesting stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, so everyone, if you're trading props, just be careful. Do your research. Research the company, research the leadership, and always make sure the rules make sense for you, right? Like, and I personally use props as a training tool. That's because it kicks up the emotion in trading, right? Because you can paper trade, right? That's one, just getting used to it. Then when you're in an eval, let's say it's your first couple, right? It's another step of emotions because if you pass that, you get to a sim funded. Sim funded is another emotional stepping stone. And then from there, hopefully, you get to actual live trading account. And you got to use them for what their purpose is, right? Their purpose is to create disciplined traders that they want to use in their company to make them money. You have to understand where they're coming from. Yeah, you have to understand your piece in their puzzle, right? Your one piece is one, the buy-in is what keeps them open operationally. Number two, if you can stay disciplined, that's a big if because they know the percentages, right? If you can stay disciplined and not open so many accounts at once, or actually open, a minimal number of accounts and hold them for long, don't be surprised if their risk managers are contacting you to move you up to live. Then, and for us, the trader, it's a return on investment in a way, right? Let's say it's I don't know. Let's say it's I don't know, $50 for an account, right? All in, to be honest, maybe let's say $200, right, for an account. And once you reach that first payout, you know, ideally you want to get a minimum break even, and then as much return as you can on that investment the first time. So then by the second payout, you're working with house money, meaning that you're working, stay disciplined, and keep chopping away to get to the next one, and then to the next one, and you'll find out along the way that you've developed discipline and habits that should help you if you ever want to trade your own account. If you've not developed those habits and you've gotten used to, you know, the sim funding environment, then, just understand where you are and what you're using it for. If I've learned anything, uh, trading and actually now talking and teaching a little bit about trading, is that you're definitely going to have to spend money to make money, obviously. But you can have more control over all of that by how you have your mindset set up. Like right now, like this when for me, like I didn't see any opportunity for long, right? Oh well, now I have to wait, so I have to sit here and wait. Me sitting here waiting, talking is basically a form of risk management. Oh, that's good. At least you got something out of it. Yeah, but let's just hope that uh, they can, all these companies get the right rules in place and everything in place so people can get their payouts when they deserve it. Because that's all we really want in the end. We know, we understand everybody needs to make money. Let's all make money together. All right, what time is it? It's almost 11. Yeah, so it's been an hour since my last trade. Guess what? Haven't lost anything. I will be interested to see, like, what, if any regulations come out, what they would be. To be honest, I just think it's going to be, hey, you need a clear and defined uh, roadmap to live trading. And once you're a live trader, blah, 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 all sim accounts should be suspended until, you know, the live is done and then they can go back to yada, 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 yada. But until then, just trade your trade, man. Trade your charts. Be disciplined. It's all you can control. Okay, so I think I'm seeing a long opportunity here. Let's see. Let's see. Not just yet. It's coming though. Let's see, this next candle is going to be pushing down. We got a buy sign. Okay. I think I'm taking this one. I'm in. Let's see if we can get TP1. Let's see. Come on, push. All right, let's see. Let's see. Ah, damn it. Let's draw down now. Hold on. Okay, there you go. All right. Let's see if this will actually push up to get me TP1. Okay, I will draw down right now. Up a couple points, come on. It's really fighting here. Let's see. What? Back and draw down again. See if I can get out of it. Come on. Okay, come on. Let's see which way you want. Go. Which way? Come on. Okay. Been a while since TP1. I don't like. Okay, here we go. We got some movement now. Let's see if we can get that TP1 there. Come on. I don't like this. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Get that TP1. I want to get risk free. Come on. Come on. Push, push. Okay, okay. Let's see. Man, I have to get out of this one soon. I like it though. It's just I like my TP1 to happen a little faster. Here we go. Come on. Come on, where's that push up? There we go. TP1 hit. All right, I'm gonna move this here to break even. All right, I'm long. Yep, I'm long, Cloud. TP1 was hit. See if I can get this runner to actually run today. Haven't had much luck with runners recently. You know, I mean, let's see. Let's see what this sucker can do. Let's see. Yep, risk free. Okay, so I have no risk on this runner. And I'm just gonna see if this runner can actually run for me or if it's gonna come and take me out, which it looks like it wants to do. Yep. Oh well. But guess what? Still risk free. Now I'm not surprised it took me out. Why? Because of where we are. You know, it's the top of the cheap box, right? Yeah, me too, man. But yeah, it's been a struggle for me. God, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been a struggle for me to get these 100 pointers. I don't know if I have like performance anxiety because, I've been on a lot of live calls and everything, but I just cannot seem to get those runners running. Actually, that's a lie. Time out. I did have last week I had a 100 point runner right off the open. This week I entered in the chop, so therefore I was getting my TP1s, but my runners were getting wicked out the whole way. And eventually the trade did go. I just needed to move my stop down, but I was unwilling to move it. Maybe because I had too many contracts on. I have no idea. That could always be it. For what? Jason C asked if the commission and spread are high for. I might go with a micro here. Just let it run. What do you think? What am I up? I'm not that much. Yeah, you know what? I'll put a micro in and just let it run. See what happens. 655. That's perfect. It's a good invalidation right there. All right, let's see here. I got 2 microids on the board. See if I can get risk-free. Here we go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Yep. Let's see. Let's see if this one's that make me risk-free. Yeah, I'll if I get risk-free here, I'll let this run until closing. Almost there. Halfway there. Come on. Okay. So no TP1 yet. It's positive though, so it's a good sign. Let's see if we can get an initial, couple points up, then fall back, and then let it ride. For micro scalping, no, because I limit my entries. I don't scalp. I don't enter like many trades. I'm risk free. I don't enter many trades. So on a good day, I'll enter no more than 5. On a bad day, I enter about between 7 and 8. That's how I know. Once I know I'm past 5, that's how, when I reflect and I look at it, that's how I know my FOMO got in. All right, so I'm risk free on this trade. I'm gonna let the runner run. Where's my stop? My stop is at 75. Where is this here? 51. What do I want to do? I want to keep it minus 10, or do I want to keep it in my validation point here? That would cost me 20 bucks. Yeah, that's okay. I'll keep it there. I'll move it back. 20 bucks. Now let's see what it wants to do. All right, so I got a micro running right now. I have a 20-point stop, which because I got a TP1 would just cost me $20. So either I lose 20 or I make 200, depending if it runs the way I want it to. All right, I'll be right back. All right. Let's see. How long he's dying a slow death? Still in it. Let's see. All right. Well. Okay. All right. So it is 11:20. Got 10 more minutes left. See if this long could stay alive. I think so. Let's just review everything real quick. All right. So definitely in a bullish trend. Yeah, it's pushing down right now. It's fine. It's been doing that all day. Hopefully it can stay in this area. Keep pushing up. Looking here. Boom. Past here. There. Let's see if it'll stay there. Look at this. And we are again extremely bullish on the day. I don't think this long's gonna make it. Oh no. And look at that. Almost to the brink of getting stopped out, and it's already starting to push back. Let's see what it wants to do. This is a good sign that we're seeing a little green on the surge here. That means there's going to be some weakness, and we should be seeing a little tiny push up. Nothing too huge. All right, so today was definitely a better trading day. Personally, I was way in better control. My emotions today, very disciplined. Took trades that I saw. Oh wait, I gotta back this one. Okay, so let's recap. I have one, two. So I have one trade short from the open. I rode that as long as I could. This one, this long here, I got taken out by that. It happens. This was the other opportunity, but TPOs were yellow, so I did not go in. Right now I'm in here at the top of the box. This was a 2 micro trade, but uh, I'm risk free on it, so and it's about to take me out because it's pushing down. That's fine, take it out. Let's go. I'm still green on the day. So let's see, I am green on this one. I'm green. All right, so I'm like, yep, I'm happy here. I'm green on both. I like it because I took minimal risk. Because where price is right now, there's really for a long where price is now, you would have to go cheaper contracts. If you want to try short, you're going against the trend. So it's been the same thing since the morning. All right. So with that, in closing, definitely bullish on the day. You know, ideally look for opportunities to get long. Make sure you know the context where price is cheap, and remember every so often you want to reevaluate based on what's happening on your chart. Okay, and with that, everybody, please stay disciplined, trade your chart. Thank you for watching, and I will see everybody back tomorrow.
Make 'em count. Trust the journey, trust the ride. With each turn, I know I'll glide. In this joy, I'll always reside. Feeling good, I'll never hide. Got that confident vibe inside my soul. Living my life in cruise control. Nothing can stop me now, I know. I'm moving fast, I'm on a roll.